All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome you back to Fab Fan Center Football at its best. Just in case you don't know, today this is AQ and this is
James.
yeah. Let's talk about this weekend preview Premier League games. We have the first game of the week. We have Brentford at home taking on Manchester United. What do you guys think for the game so far? Generally, I think the game is going to be a very tough one. Looking at how Manchester United has played their games this season, and I feel like a win at home against Chelsea is going to boost their morale towards the game. But they are always having the continuity over the games because Amorim, right from time, he has not been able to win 2 or 3 games, 3 successful Premier League games. And let's look at last season, Brentford. Manchester United didn't even have a single point to Brentford. They lost home and away to Brentford. What do you think? Let's talk about it. And yes, I know you're a Manchester United fan, but let's have a very honest review. My Brentford sold their best players, Brian Mbeumo, to your team. They sold Wisa to Newcastle. At the same time, they sold their coach. At the same time, against Chelsea, they were able to come back to equalize the game. What do you think? But personally, I feel like Manchester United is going to concede a goal because Manchester United has been struggling to keep a clean sheet. They've not been able to keep a single clean sheet throughout this season. So whether we like it or not, Manchester United is going to concede a goal throughout the game. So they are conceding 1 goal. So now it's depending on who is going to have the highest scoring prowess throughout the game. Who is going to be scoring more goals? Will Manchester United be able to keep the tempo of the pace? I mean, let's look at the game now against Chelsea. They were able to, when Chelsea got the red card, first 5 minutes they were able to, I pressed the game. They dictated the tempo of the game. I pressing coming at Chelsea, which actually forced the goalkeeper to commit Brian Mbeumo getting a red card. And getting a red card, they dominated the game until Casemiro has his own red card. That's why I'm saying that Manchester United have a very chance of scoring goals, very being clinical. But if you're able to control the possession of the game, I feel like Man U is going to come out to win tomorrow's game. But one thing I'm sure about is that they are going to concede. So if Manchester United can control the game, control the tempo, the pace, the possession, and then create more chances, they will surely win. But if they struggle to keep up with the possession, the tempo of the game tomorrow, it is going to be very difficult for Manchester United.
Definitely. Any team that struggles to keep up with the tempo of the game cannot get out to win. They get 3 points. Now this is what you must understand. Okay, Manchester United coming into this fixture, they beat Chelsea right at Old Trafford in their last game. So it's like a sport, it's like a morale boosting for Amorim and the Goodness boys.
Yeah.
And then I see Manchester United playing a Brentford that has been totally weakened. They've been weakened because they've lost
they are not totally weakened.
Yes, they've lost some of their attackers.
Have you been seeing their fixtures so far?
Their key attackers.
Have you been seeing their results?
They got 1 point from Chelsea.
Well, the last game.
They really they have not really been tested. They've not really been tested. But let me tell you for certain that Amorim will get his back-to-back win tomorrow. Like I can tell you
for the first time in a long time, or for the first time in
I know. I guess for the first time in a long time.
No, he has not won a back-to-back.
He should have won back-to-back. What do you mean?
He has not won a back-to-back.
Amorim must have won back-to-back games at least.
So what's your major prediction tomorrow? As I said,
I predict Manchester United 3-1.
3-1? 3-1, 3 is a very huge number. Well, anyway, but I'm saying that Manchester United, there's going to be a goal tomorrow's game. So now let's move on to the next game. We have Chelsea at home taking on Brighton. This is one of the games that it's actually going to be like it's going to be like a normal comeback for Chelsea. Where any small wins can actually boost up their morale. And Chelsea at home, so for the past few months back, before the end of the game, they have been unbeaten at home. They have been trying to check their statistics at home, have been very, very strong up. Last season, they won first half 4 goals from Cole Palmer against Brighton at the Stamford Bridge. So I'm expecting without Cole Palmer that is going to play tomorrow, he has been arrested. Enzo Maresca said he wants to rest him because he has a groin till after the international break. So we are going to be giving the likes of Garnacho, Estevao William playing as 10, Pedro Neto, guys have been playing in his absence. And it's as well very obvious that last time Chelsea had a win was Cole Palmer's absence. So I feel like let's just continue the game like that. So tomorrow Chelsea is going to win definitely at home. Chelsea is going to have their win back tomorrow, whether you like it or not, against Brighton to win tomorrow. Chelsea is having their win tomorrow.
Hope you are aware this is in Sunderland or one.
I don't understand.
Hope you are aware.
Chelsea is still having a point ahead of you.
That's not what I'm talking about. We are talking about Brighton. These guys are like They are like they are like slayers.
This is Brighton we are talking
Yes,
about.
they are
Brighton
like
has
slayers.
the record.
Now, let me now
Brighton
tell you.
owns that record against Manchester United
Can you
and not
listen?
Chelsea.
Can you listen to me?
Brighton will see Manchester United as a free Okwe and is ready time to just just give
No,
Man U bang.
See.
You as a Manchester United fan, you cannot actually remember the last time you won against Brighton. You cannot actually remember the last season. The season you won against Brighton last. When was the last season?
Relax. Let's talk about Chelsea.
You didn't have a win against Brighton last season.
Can we talk about Chelsea and
You didn't have a win against Brighton last 2 seasons.
Can we talk about Chelsea?
And that Brighton has been, taking it back to back. Kopama against Brighton. Kopama have had like 6 or 7 goals against Brighton in just 2 seasons.
Let me tell you. See something.
And Manchester United have not scored 3 goals against Brighton.
Against Spurs. Hope you are aware that they scored. I don't know what happened, and then they just.
That is what we are talking about, Brighton. That is what I'm saying.
2 goals.
2 goals. You're leading 2 goals. That is.
Chelsea will lose against Brighton, and then they'll sack Maresca.
Should I bust your brain?
We are coming for you.
Should I tell your brain? Amorim is going to lose his job after Brighton.
So the thing now is, this Brighton, they are like. I'm so confident.
You are so confident that
Maresca will start. You will see a PR for Maresca to lose his job after this.
Do you get what I'm saying? After Manchester United
is in Chelsea.
After Manchester United,
so when you lose your
Brentford,
home, then you see the problem.
Playing Brentford tomorrow, you play I think Newcastle or Nottingham Forest. Then you also play Liverpool. Then you play Brighton. You see those games that I'm saying? That is going to be the decisive feature of Ruben Amorim. I said it here last week that Chelsea is actually going to just up Amorim's CV. That is going to save his job. But then I'm telling you that he's going to use his own hands now to ruin everything. The only saving hope is the fact that he won Chelsea. I'm telling you now tomorrow that Chelsea is going to win Brighton tomorrow. A very comfortable win.
I can tell you, everybody, our fans, our listeners, please, if you want to go with the bookies, do not play anything pertaining to
Chelsea. I'm saying it tomorrow, I'm saying it tomorrow that Chelsea is going to have a very comfortable win against Brighton.
That's
Chelsea at home will not lose to Brighton.
I can comfortably tell you that Chelsea at home will not win to Brighton.
All right, so okay, let's get a bet.
So what do you want?
You bring up a suggestion.
No, if
any team who actually loses between Man U and Chelsea tomorrow, if Chelsea loses, I'll sit you down. I'll get you a bottle of Heineken. I'm getting this man a Heineken tomorrow and 1 goat meat if Chelsea loses. And you're going to do the same back to me. Oh, our fans, please get ready. You are going to see that. If Brentford loses tomorrow,
okay,
or
so
Man U lose tomorrow,
having like a 2
bets now.
No problem.
Oh, man.
Correct.
Oh,
I don't eat 2 plates.
No, it's one single one that we're talking about.
It's Brighton and Chelsea owner. Brentford and Chelsea.
I said Chelsea is going to have a comfortable win. You said Brighton.
Now which are the 10?
Me, I thought
because Chelsea will lose and Brentford will lose. So I took
you don't understand my point. I'm saying that.
Man U Brentford. We are talking about Man U.
Man U will consider. I never give a solid position on top that one. I just give my own honest, full-blown analysis.
Okay,
if your team struggle to win possession of the game, you will not win. Because last week this same team beat you man away.
What is your outcome?
Outcome, go. But Chelsea is going to. That's a prediction. Excuse me. That's for our bookmakers, young man.
Don't give me go.
That's for our bookmakers.
You tell me 1x2.
Okay, should I bust your brain?
Yes.
Brighton, Brentford, 1x. Brentford, win or draw.
Don't listen to this man. He's talking based on sentiment.
Brentford, 1 up. You don't know what is going on. All right, let's leave that. Let's move on to the next one. We're talking about Newcastle versus Arsenal. Newcastle at home against Arsenal. So I think Arteta has been able to get this late coming. Maybe it's Arteta don't read and slot my brochure. Ancelotti, you have been giving your rival Arteta. You have been giving him brochure about these late winnings and so. He did that. Martinelli, I think Martinelli now can be be the
But it
superhero
was
now.
not really a win for against City. It was not really a win.
And you won't
They just
see
salvaged the draw.
a draw is not a loss. A draw is a draw.
They salvaged a draw, so that's not a win. So
I never said it's a win.
Ancelotti has not really. Ancelotti just gave him like the light version of.
And that's why I'm saying, you know, he read the synopsis. He never subscribed. But let's talk about Newcastle. Newcastle at home last season, that their home turf has been a very, very, very tough one for a lot of Premier League teams to win. Arsenal went there twice and they lost twice. In fact, they went there 3 times and they lost the whole 3 games that they played there. One, Isak, the other one, they lost twice at being. So I think it's going to be a difficult game for Arsenal there tomorrow. But Arsenal is going to be having a very solid test again. But Arsenal is another team that is possession prone. I mean, a team that can actually dictate the pace and all. The likes of Eze is another massive player that they had. You see, he created that chance from nothing. Arsenal were just playing their normal tiki-taka. No, that even at the fact that they brought in Saka, Saka still did not even do anything to give them that high danger as Madueke did. Madueke still probably did better, had more shot on goals, more than Saka during that games. I think tried to even create more chance, but I think Eze was that puzzle, that pass that he gave was fantastic. So I think with the likes of Eze in the game, I think probably Arsenal is going to have that puzzle that they were unable to break against Newcastle last season. I think they will be able to do that. So I think the game is going to be a tough one, but I see Arsenal winning the game like 2-1.
Yeah, but you see, it will be an easy ride for us. You know why?
Why?
Because looking at the clean sheets, the Pope has only considered in 1 game out of 5. The Pope has considered. Newcastle have considered and they are 4 clean sheets.
Yeah, it's
now
very
their
tough.
defense, and that game, the game is against Liverpool though.
Yeah.
Now Newcastle defense is, I don't know, the attack hasn't been top notch.
The attack hasn't been
defense has been cool. So if they can actually, Anthony Gordon and their likes can actually hit Arsenal,
and Newcastle against Liverpool was a very tough one to crack in the first 10 minutes. Like they missed this whole lot of chances.
Then it's going to be a problem.
So it's clinicality that is the problem. You know that not just like against Liverpool now. I didn't we have someone like Isak against Liverpool. Liverpool would have considered 2 goals.
Liverpool would have considered that.
But now they have Woteman, the guy that actually. But I think the Newcastle manager is still trying to struggle to get the right sort. But they have Anthony Elanga again.
Yeah,
they have Anthony Gordon. If he plays Anthony Gordon as the first 9, he'll struggle again.
Yeah, he's definitely.
So he definitely needs to use a striker. And so he can use the depth of his bench to actually change things up in the game. So that's that about that in that area. But I see Arsenal conceding the goal. But it's still going to be a very tough one though, because Arsenal. I don't even know what I'm going to say to Arsenal. So let's talk about Crystal Palace taking on Liverpool. This is another tough one for Liverpool. Liverpool, for the last 2 games they played against Crystal Palace, they've been unable to secure a win. Last season game, the final game, they drew. Liverpool came back to draw the game against Crystal Palace. FA Cup, Community Shield again this season. Liverpool lost to Crystal Palace due to penalties. So I think Crystal Palace are at home, but then still going to be another tough one.
Liverpool surely will win.
But that is if Ancelotti again come with this let's go drama.
Isak will definitely start.
Yes.
Considering Ekitiké's red card.
Liverpool.
Isak, Mo Salah and Gap. Come on.
I'm not sure any Premier League team is ready to actually face Liverpool at this point in time. You just have to start thinking twice, because you see the likes of Mohamed Salah. Ekitike is not going to play the game. So you have Isak stepping up, and then another bench, Federico Chiesa in the bench, and Gapo.
Come on.
Oh.
So Liverpool definitely will get it.
Yeah, Liverpool. I'm also telling you for Liverpool.
It's going to even be an easy ride for them. Like
nothing is an easy ride in that stadium, bro. That's Selhurst Park. No, it's not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be a very tough one actually. But I see Liverpool come out. I see Liverpool. Well, Liverpool they're always conceding goals. So go again for our fans. All right, that's that about that in that area for our fans. This particular one. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on our page. So now, for anyone who's going to be getting the correct prediction, that means correct predictions for all these gains. Correct prediction for Brentford, Manchester United. Correct prediction for Chelsea, Brighton. Any correction? We have something. We are going to have a giveaway to win prizes for anybody, for any one of them. All right, that's that about that in that area. Thank you very much for our dear fans. I am AQ
James.
All right, that's it about that. Well done. Like and